What's going on, everybody? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another video. It's your boy Getting the Game. Big shout out to my subscribers out there. Thank you guys for your support. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And we're gonna jump right to it. So we're gonna go down to news. Anytime you want to read on the update, just click on news right here, and it's an explanation of all the updates that they have released. Now sometimes this thing has a problem loading, so you just reload it, hit triangle, or on PS5 or on PlayStation and Y on Xbox. So that's hit that reload button, and there you go. All the updates that there have been since this game has been released. 8.0, 8.0.1, 8.1, 8.2. 8.3 is not there. Okay. Anyway, guys, um, we're gonna be talking about what to expect looking forward, in regards to Police Simulator Patrol Officers. Now, in my previous video, I pretty much went into this a little bit, but I'm just gonna elaborate on it a little bit more. But it's gonna be pretty much going off with Police Simulator said. I wish I could stop that noise. I may have to mute it somehow. But anyway, if you go to the news, here's a full layout. Here's a full layout of what we can expect for the future Police Simulator Patrol officers. So I'm just gonna touch on a few things and elaborate. Pretty much what they explained in this update. You can find this on their website. I believe it's a Steam powered website, or it's news.patrol/officers.com. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna actually close out here and just read it off a different screen. Let's continue because I want to get rid of that background noise.
Your shift is over, officer.
So pretty much, if you, like I said, if you go to their website or the Steam powered website, you pretty much get all this information. Now let's like I said, we're just gonna go right into it. The first thing, well, let's start from the top. The article reads the future. Well, not article. Pretty much the post here on their website reads, what updates 9.0 and 10.0 will look like, the Trello update, and a set of green list wishes by the community. So that's pretty much what they're talking about here. So like I said in my previous video, I pretty much covered this, but this post goes into more details. I just read the opening. It says, fellow officers, we hope you had a good start in the spring and are already looking forward to Easter. We looked around, filled our baskets, and found some amazing surprises along the way, including a first look at what's ahead of us when it comes to new content of Police Simulator Patrol officers. Earlier this year, we went through all your wishes, most upvoted Trello cards, thousands of comments, and evaluated their scope and possibility. That took quite a while. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but we have now greenlit a lot of things that are planned for the next updates in 2023 and beyond. Okay, so if you read more, it's going to talk about the changes in 9.0 and 10.0. The big thing is, we were supposed to get tackling, and they're actually going to be releasing tackling on another I guess in another month this year, or early as January 2024. But I think it's going to drop sometime by the end of this year. Now the thing I believe what they want to do is I believe what's going to happen, and I can be wrong. I'm just trying to make a fair assumption. I believe what's going to happen is they're going to give us a scenario where we're gonna use. They're trying to create a scenario where we could use our firearm. I know it's a police simulator game. Um, Now let's just put things in perspective. Their biggest concern is two things. One, they don't want this to be uh they want to refocus this on being on a simulator game. In reality, um, policemen are not discharging their firearms every day. They're just not. They only they're doing it only if they have to. So they kind of want to take away from that and build scenarios, self-defense scenarios where at points uh you know there's gonna be times where we have no other choice but to use it, and that pretty much goes with reality. um Now the thing is, they're also worried about the game rating, because they're saying that if they don't want to create like a shoot, they don't want it to be this game, they don't want in this game to be like constant shootouts. So, and then with that said, they're worrying about the game rating. Oh well, if we allow players that's to use the gun willingly, I mean, almost at any time, then it's going to become a shootout, and then it's they're going to have to change the rating of the game. I think right now it's rated teen. Um, I can't be wrong. I gotta double check on that. So I'm gonna just read this whole thing over. I'm gonna try to go as quick as possible. It says, first things first. Last year, we already announced that the content that comes with the updates 9.0 and 10.0, considering the updates that will. Oh, first things first. Last year, we already announced the content that comes with the updates 9.0 and 10.0. Considering the updates that will come afterwards, we decided that some changes need to be made. Okay. And then they kind of elaborate on tackling, which I just mentioned. So we're gonna skip this paragraph. Um, they say we believe that it makes much more sense to include it in a future update together with some additional, very fitting features. So I believe that's going to come with the self-defense package type of deal, when we make it a scenario where we're going to be able to use our firearm. But tackling is definitely going to come. Um, Now, the big thing is, as I mentioned in my previous video, guys, they're giving us a garage, so then we're going to be able to do a lot of things with the garage, and as I think we're going to be able to actually modify the performance of our vehicles. And I just wanted to give this video out. I know it goes hand in hand with my previous video, but I didn't want to in my previous video I didn't want to spend that much time talking about these things, but I'm glad this is just another opening I could segue into this post that they recently posted out and sent out. So going along, it says here, see, with update 10.0, that's going to be the next update, not in April, but in June. We're happy to announce that it's now themed around our patrol cars, which truly deserve an overhaul and additional care. Now, I agree with that. I kind of like this garage idea, and I'm looking forward to it. However, we need more vehicles to play around with. We need more vehicles in the game. We only have we need more DLC. Pretty much. We definitely just, in my opinion, we just need more. We need more DLC. Um, let's keep reading. With the update, you will have the ability to change your car via a garage that you can find directly in the game. Change your selection of cars in front of the precinct according to your personal preference. Okay, pretty cool. You are also able to repair your cars via the garage. You will also be able to manage which trunk tools you want to take on patrol via the garage, so you are perfectly prepared for your next call out. That's pretty cool. I like that. So we could pick so does that mean we're getting new equipment? Because everything we pretty much have, that's another thing. Everything we pretty much have are already preset in a trunk. So are we getting new equipment, or are they going to put those? things. I believe. I hope they're not doing this. I believe they're gonna take those tools that we have available to us in our cars already. I believe now they're gonna be optional. They're gonna be. I believe they're gonna be set in our garage, and I'm just making an assumption. And then we're gonna have the ability to choose. Okay, I'm gonna take flares out with me. Um, and I hope that's not the case, because in that case, you might as well just keep everything in the trunk. Um, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Let me see something. Okay, keep reading. It says another change you can look forward to relates to the entire physics system and car handling and the physics of our patrol vehicles. We're introducing an entirely new physics engine, switching to chaos physics. I'm not sure what chaos physics is, but it sounds pretty cool. We're sharing more details about the content of 10 update 10.0 the closer we get to it, and we can't wait for it. Okay, so all right. Let's see here. So they kind of go on in the next paragraphs explaining how they're gonna package uh the things that come in late, the updates that are coming later. They're gonna package it into. They're just gonna break it down. They're not gonna send every. They're not gonna bring. It's not gonna be one big major update. Following 10.0, they're gonna break it down where it's gonna be 11.0, 12.0, 13.0. Okay, so it kind of makes sense. Let's see what else. Yeah. All right. So it says, ending on that topic. It says we can't wait for all your feedback and wish a lot of fun going through the green light features and discover what we have planned for the future of police simulator patrol officers. Okay. All right. Now this is the and this is the now I'm gonna go into the last topic of this post, which is self defense. And I'm gonna try to redo it thoroughly and trying to read between the lines. If it's anything that they're hitting at or pointing out at, but I believe this comes with the usage of firearms, and here we go. It says de-escalation, self-defense, and usage of a service pistol. We are actively and intensely researching the possibilities of including such scenarios in a game. As you should. It is important to us to not change the nature of the game, but
Your
be.
shift is long over. Return back to the precinct.
Why am I always getting yelled at? Anyway, we are actively and intensely researching the possibilities of including such scenarios in the game. It is important to us not to change the nature of the game, but be as close as possible to reality. That I understand, so I like that perspective. We take this matter very seriously, which is why the evaluation may take a while. So it's going to be a while before we be for those scenarios get created. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a while. Next to our research, we are consulting a bunch of former. Perfect. I like this. Next to our research, we are consulting a bunch of former and active police officers from the United States and talk to those who have been a part of the police in bigger cities. Wonderful. Please bear with us while we are working on the scope of these features. We do have them in mind, but we would like to give it a purpose, make it meaningful, keep it realistic, and be aware of the consequences. Just to provide an insight into another hurdle we are trying to work out currently, P- Police Simulator Patrol Officers is a rated T game, which is ages 13 and up, and equivalent in most regions, primarily because a scenario where you must use a gun is not present at the moment. Okay, so here you go. They're aware about the rating, and it's currently rated T, as I thought. And they're saying so again they're saying that if they do create scenarios in a game where we have to use a gun, we have to change the rating. Um, okay. I can see that being I can see that being debatable. Um, let's just keep reading. This causes a huge issue. If we introduce gun usage, the IS, I'm not sure what that abbreviation stands for. The IS is a risk that the age rating will be raised, of course, causing a lot of problems as people who already have bought the game might have expected to stay at the same stay at this rating. and not for it to be completely different. I mean, I can see where they're trying to err on the side of caution, but the thing is, look, there's games rated for mature that little kids are playing. Okay, I'm not going to mention any games, but you know what games are out there, and we know that children underage are playing them, and they're gonna get them. They're gonna get their hands on them. If they may not be able to go to the store to get it, but they have friends, relatives who can get the game for them. We know they're definitely playing. So I know I can see them being concerned, but I think they're just a little too early concerned in that area. They have to understand that there are many underage kids playing um games that is rated mature, rated for adults. It's happening. You have to understand that. But at the same time, they're they're probably fairly new and small development companies, so they're just trying to take as much cost as they can. And let's just keep reading. Okay, we have to keep in mind the expectations of all our players, and really want to do things right. See, that's very yeah, that's being very cautious. And I believe in the era they don't really don't have to. But in the meantime, we're talking to all agencies and partners involved to check if there's a solution, but it will take a while. Of course there is. Let's change the rating to whatever you want, and that'd be that. Thank you all for your patience. We know that stuff hasn't been perfect in the last few months. I think everybody could agree with that. The team at both uh, Air, Airser and Astrogon love Police Seminary Patrol Officer so much, and we work hard to polish and advance it further. Thank you for thank you for your support, your feedback, your understanding, your engagement, your passion. We do not take it for granted. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to read that to you guys. I will put it in my I will put the link to that post in the description of the video so you guys can read for yourself. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I think there is a future. I think there's a really good future in regards to this game. I say this all the time.
Your shift ended a while back now, officer. Return to the police station immediately.
I am at the police station. Jeez. Oh gosh, maybe I should just exit out. Yeah, I'm about to end anyway. Um, but let me know what you guys think. I think, like I said, I always say this this game has a lot of potential. I think they are heading the right direction. I think they're a little seems like they're a little overly cautious about things, but I think that it'll be okay. I think once they consult, I would not really need. They need to consult other. In my opinion, they need to consult other. Um, I don't know, maybe development teams, and then see how they work around things, or just look into how other games and other development companies are managing um, their games and how to how to get, I guess, I don't know, legal advice or just advice in general on how to deal with uh, that area of things. But I think in the end they will be okay. But we need, in my opinion, I think we need more call outs, and we need to see more DLC. Um, but I do like the garage. I think after a while the garage is just going to get you know I don't know. Maybe it's going to get, I don't know. After a while, it's going to get boring or it's going to fade. It's nice that I'm looking. The chaos system sounds interesting. I don't know, or chaos physics, whatever they call it. That sounds interesting. So I'm wondering, are we going to be able to, modify the speed of the vehicles, the handling? If we can do that, uh, I'll kind of be a little bit more excited to look forward to these updates because the UTV, if I could modify the UTV or the Crown Vic and make the performance just a little better, that would be great. Um, so we'll see. Um, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I will be putting up a poll. I just want to I think I put this poll way back up a few months ago, but I just want to get you guys' opinion and see what you feel that this game really needs.